Hey guys, in today's video, I'll be showing you some easy 5-minute crafts to do when you're bored at home. So let's just get right into this video. First, we're going to make a rainbow loom flower. I'm using 7 red rubber bands, 6 yellow rubber bands, and 6 orange rubber bands, and I'm also using a rainbow loom hook. First, you are going to wrap a red rubber band around the hook 3 times, just like how I'm doing. And it should look like this. Now you can take an orange and yellow rubber band and place it at the top of the hook. Make sure to pull it back with your middle finger. Now, take all 3 of the red loops and pull the yellow and orange rubber bands into the 3 loops of the red rubber band and put the other end of the 2 rubber bands onto the hook. Now follow these same steps to make 5 more of these flower petals. In total, you should have 6 flower petals at the end. When you're done, take your last red rubber band and put it on the top of the hook. Make sure to pull it back with your middle finger. Now carefully transfer the petals to the red rubber band, exactly like how I'm doing. Now, put the other end of the rubber band onto the hook. Now, take one end of the rubber band and pull it over the other end of the rubber band. Make sure to pull that rubber band tightly so everything is secured and the flower doesn't fall apart. And this is how the ending flower should look like. I decided to put both of my flowers on a keychain ring and attach it to my backpack so I can bring it to school. For the next craft, we are going to be making a coaster. For this, you are going to need 2 colors of air dry clay. But first, we need to unwrap the clay. There we go. Now, we need to roll the clay into one long strip. The strip has to be at least 1 foot long. My strips were probably 1.5 foot long. Make sure to do this to both of the colors. Now, you have to roll both of the clays together so it can make one long strip. When you're done with that, twist the strip from top to bottom so it looks like a candy cane. Now roll the strip so it looks like a spiral, just like how I'm doing. Doing this will give it a nice, beautiful pattern. I did some fixing up to the coaster off camera and this is how it looks like. It works perfectly as you can see for your cups. For this DIY, we are going to make a braided headband. So first thing you need to do is cut a headband in half, and as you can see, I already did it. Now cut along one edge of the headband till the very end, just like how I'm doing. You can actually use any kind of fabric for this DIY, but I just use these headbands because they are laying around. You can use old t-shirts or leggings. Now cut along the other edge of the headband. Now pull both strips of the headband. Now follow these same steps to make 2 more strips. For this, I used a pink headband and it turned out great. Now you have to get rid of one of these strips because in a braid you only have to use 3 strips. So I decided to get rid of the white one. Don't forget to place something heavy at the end of these 3 strips so you can braid easily. Now braid these 3 strips all together. When you're done, tie each individual strip onto a hair elastic, just like how I'm doing. This step is pretty hard, but if you put effort into it, you will get it over with. Now cut the ends off of each strip to give it a neater look. Now you can take the heavy object off of the other end of the headband and tie those ends to the elastic. The end result should look something like this. This is just my little sister modeling them for you. It looks so cute, doesn't it? For this DIY, we are going to make a fringe to the end of our shirt. So what you're going to need is a t-shirt, some scissors, and some masking tape. We are going to add it to the end of the shirt, so what you are going to do is cut the end part of the shirt off. Just cut above the stitches, just like how I'm doing. Now, place your masking tape on the shirt. This will be the guide to see how long you are going to cut your fringes. Now, just cut one long strip up to the masking tape, just like how I'm doing. When you're done cutting your fringes, make sure to pull every single fringe just to get rid of the freshly cut look. Doing this will make the fringes look neater. At the end, it should look exactly like this. Alright, that is it for this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notifications so you get notified every time I post a new video. Also, hit that like button if you want to see more craft videos from my channel. Stay home and stay safe. Thanks for watching. Bye!